Hello again, everyone. Welcome back to Adventures in Arcane Space. Once again, I'm your Dungeon Master, All Dragon, and the players are...
Hi, I'm David Big Mac Shepherd. I play Braxon Miacc, who's a human fighter from an asteroid close to Brow.
Hi, I'm Cozy Cat Gamer MC. I play Darrakar. He's a Minotaur fighter from Brawl.
Hi everyone, I'm Kami-sama and I play Solas Ebha, who is Half-Elven Cleric Mage of Ogma from this world named Tyr.
Hi, I'm Diamond Worm, and I play Lankas, Skipzaggle, an Illusionist thief tinker gnome from Kryn.
Hey, I'm James. I play Ockar, Human Paladin from Brawl, and Specialty Priest of Tyr.
Hello everyone, I'm Salem Motor. I play Finnel'ar Mohani, a druid from Grayspace.
Hey there, I'm Zakhan. I play Lafdul Moonglade, who is an elven specialty priest and thief multiclass for Realm Swiss, and I'm saying it twice. I come up with gimmicky names every week because that's part of being a Mischiefmaker. So his current title is the Luminous Loot Lord. Because, he's beaming now there's loot, and,
Always nice to get goodies, and Anghammarand giving 100 bits for your title. Speaking of bits, 500 bits will get the player or Dungeon Master of your choice a reroll. Currently, Braxon has 1, Finn has 2, Ockar and Lafdul and Solas have 0, Darrakar has 2, Lankas has 2. I, the Dungeon Master, only have 15. Only.
Down to 2. That's so sad.
We left off last time. The party had completed the siege and attack on the final tower, and went ahead and spent the rest of that day and the following day resting up, doing, searching, tending to wounds of both yourselves and the dwarves. You can go ahead and set yourself to max hit points. You may not actually be at max hit points right now, but you're not going to be in any danger for a few days, so you got plenty of time to get fully healed up with all of your priests and everything like that. But I did generate a pair of documents for you of the items that were detected as magical, collected by your searching and the dwarven searching. So for the viewers, let me go ahead and just read those off right now. So there is a large white fur pelt, a suit of bugbear-sized scale armor with black steel scales edged in copper, a long wooden shaft with a vicious-looking, jagged, spiked cylindrical head and a long spike on top, which is a morning star, not a spear as someone thought, of excellent bugbear craftsmanship, a pouch made of thick black-furred pelt with goblinoid runes burned into the exterior, a quiver of 7 light crossbow bolts of black wood with steel heads and fletched with griffin feathers, a quiver of 5 light crossbow bolts with silver steel heads and golden feather fletching, 2 quivers with a total of 25 sheaf arrows with oily black feather fletching, a quiver of 9 flight arrows with golden shafts and green feather fletching, a glass flask filled with a black opalescent oil, a glass vial filled with a bright red liquid, a flute made of mahogany inlaid with silver scrollwork in curling and wispy designs, an elegant silver goblet with 2 delicate handles and set with pearls and polished sapphires, a suit of bugbear-sized mail armor decorated with hair braids from many different humanoid creatures. Those hair braids are easily removable, by the way. Dwarven medium shield of solid wood with steel rim, painted dark blue with a pair of crossed axes painted on it. A halberd with a black wooden haft and silver steel axe head and spike decorated with incised knot designs. A brace of 9 war darts with steel heads and bright green fletching. That's just standard darts, by the way. Bone flask filled with a blood red liquid. Bone flask filled with an oily black liquid that smells of seaweed. a glittering golden liquid that smells of rotting flesh, 4 javelins of gray wood with steel heads inset with polished amber, a glass jar filled with a translucent milky white oil, a crystal vial filled with a bitter-smelling purple liquid, a bright yellow wooden wand with rose quartz carved into the shape of a closed flower bud, a crystal vial filled with a thick green liquid, a crystal vial with a black bubbling liquid, a short bow of red wood set with an orange leather grip, an axe-bladed polearm, bardiche, with a steel blade inlaid with Droic runes, a single sheet of parchment, and in a silver scroll tube. The sheet of parchment is what's magical, not the scroll tube, by the way. A rod of silver with gold chasing and a large spherical deep red transparent stone. A long shaft, which is a wand, of some shiny translucent substance covered with a sparkling netting of some sort of crusty material. A priest scroll with 4 spells with cause moderate wounds, strength of 1, extra dimensional pocket, conjure fire elemental at 14th level. A crystal vial filled with a cloudy blue liquid. A pair of finely balanced steel throwing daggers with purple leather-wrapped hilts and emeralds in the pommels. A crystal vial filled with a viscous mauve liquid that effervesces. A silver syrinx with each pipe bound to the hole with gold and inscribed with arcane runes. A plain, pale brown wooden wand capped with silver and tipped with a faceted garnet. Silver black pearl that throbs slightly when held. A crystal vial filled with a coppery red liquid. A priest scroll of 2 spells with insect plague and unholy word. A black wand of smooth wood set with a spiderweb pattern of silver filigree. A cloak brooch in the form of a curled spider. A quilted suit of armor made from roth leather and spider silk. And a headdress made of small humanoid skulls and a pair of fiendish horns. Okay, so...
I have one question about the armor. Would that quilted suit of armor made from roth leather and spider silk count as a leather armor or what?
It's padded.
Padded.
Yeah.
I've
So
got.
those who
Sorry.
use armor can think about it.
It also has wing slots in the back for final wings. Braxon, you had a question?
Yeah. And sorry, Doug, coming out. I thought you'd finished. I got a question about a silver syrinx.
Mhm.
Like, I looked up that word, and it's like the vocal pipes of a bird.
They're panpipes.
Yeah.
Oh, right. Okay.
It's basically a word for pipes.
Right. Okay.
That's the Greek term for panpipes,
Right.
where you have like a half dozen or more individual pipes, and each one is of a different length, so you get a different note out of it.
Yeah. So it's another musical instrument.
Okay, so do you guys want to start distributing now?
Might as well to get it out of the way early.
Before doing the magic items, are you going to read the fancy jewelry list?
Oh, there's a lot there.
I think it's probably less important.
Yeah.
Yeah, but there's 2 items that Solas wants from
I
the-
understand, but we can also do that afterwards. I was gonna ask you guys about that after I do the magic items.
Yeah.
Okay. No other objections to doing the magic items now?
No.
I guess not.
Nope.
Okay, so
Yeah, if you must force us to have magic items.
I know,
Well,
right?
a chance at magic. I'm not even guaranteed. So
Well,
But
no. It is
to level up
guaranteed that you will all get some magic items, unless you get really unlucky and choose things that are useless to you. Anyway, so the way that it's going to happen is that each of you is going to get a pick, and then the dwarves will get a pick. You know, once each of you has had one pick, then it's going to alternate between the dwarves and you guys in the same order that you rolled in. So I want everyone to roll a d20. Solas, because of the luck stone, gets a +2 to that.
Okay. I've
And,
got a question.
and highest
though.
goes first. But go ahead.
What happens when we run out of magical picks?
I mean, so it's gonna go in the order of picking, and then it'll go in reverse order, and then it'll flip back to the original order again.
Okay.
Sorry, Mike.
Okay, so
That was a bad joke.
when someone picks, put it into the black hole on the group sheet.
I'm gonna edit the document to reflect who has taken it.
Okay, that works too.
Okay, so it looks like Ockar gets first.
Do you want to put that in the initiative tracker?
No, I think that would be. I think that would be a pain. Darrakar.
We could just roll initiative and put our number in.
Could actually. In that way, you always know who's in order.
No,
you just
because
get
then
to
I
know
would
the
have to
person.
put in the dwarves and stuff. This is gonna be. I'm just making a list. All right. Finn and Big Mac. Braxon. Give me another D20, please.
Yeah.
Because you both tied, so I need a tiebreaker.
Okay. Good luck, Finn.
Oh,
Okay.
I rolled
so
all over
Finn.
the place.
Then Braxon. Okay.
I don't mind Finn going first before me, actually.
Well, but that's what rolled, so, I mean, yeah, I would hope that you would be okay with that.
Okay.
All right, Solas. Then Lafdul, then Lankas.
Woo, last.
That does mean that you get 2 in a row.
Oh, cool.
Because the way it'll go is that, so it'll be Ockar, then Darrakar, then Finn, then Braxon, then Solas, then Lafdul, then Lankas, then a dwarf, then Lankas again, then a dwarf, then Lafdul, then a dwarf, etc.
Right.
Got it.
Okay, so each of you is going to get a pick before the dwarves get any, and then it'll be alternating between you guys and the dwarves. Okay, so ready for the picking?
Yeah.
All right, Ockar.
I'll grab one of those quivers that has 25 sheaf arrows.
Okay. Now you do remember that sheaf arrows are for longbows, right?
Yes.
Okay.
I was getting that for Ockar.
Okay. There we go. All right, Darrakar.
Just thinking in terms of the halberd.
Okay. So Darrakar is grabbing the halberd. Okay. Finn.
Finn is most interested in the white fur pelt.
Okay. So there we go. Next is Braxon.
Braxon is going to go for the quiver of 7 light crossbow bolts.
Okay. Solas.
Solas picks the pouch made of thick black fur belt.
Okay. There it is. All right. Lafdul.
Funny enough, the short bow.
Okay. Once I figure out where it is in my list again.
Or the short bow of redwood set of orange leather grip.
Yeah, I'm doing this on Roll20, so I'm not able to search. There it is. Just my eyes were just like passing over it. Okay, Lankas.
The mahogany flute. Flute made of mahogany.
Okay. There we go. All right, so the dwarves are gonna pick. Let me actually. I suppose it would have helped if I'd gotten onto the list of what they wanted. All right, so they are gonna grab the rod of silver with gold chasing and a large spherical deep red transparent stone.
Right.
There it is. See if I can begin this list a little bit for viewers so that they can see it better. It's a little bit long. Okay, that's okay. All right, so Lankas, your next pick.
You know, I had a list, but I'm actually going to switch it up a bit. I want the cloak brooch.
Okay.
That's a good idea
the
to
form
mix
of
it up. Old spider, sorry for interrupting.
Just because of what it might be.
Yeah.
Yep. All right. Next up, the dwarves are going to take the dwarven medium shield.
Oh, there it is.
There we go.
I'm trying to keep up, but I'm not.
Well, that's one reason why I'm editing, so that they,
Yeah.
it'll update
I'm
for
only
you guys.
keeping up with what I was able to pick versus my list.
Yeah, loosely got an idea of what's been picked already.
All right, Lafdul.
Yeah, I had what I picked into the thing.
Quiver of 9 flat arrows with golden shaft and green fletching. The fletching.
Okay. The dwarves are going to pick. Okay, so they can't pick that. They can't pick that. They are going to go for the elegant silver goblet. Okay.
Well.
Solas.
Well, now everything that I planned on picking has been picked already, so now I have to go.
What about the
and
pearl?
Yeah, I think I will go for the pearl.
Gives you a
Okay.
headache. Be cast. Good. It's a safe bet on you that of anyone that could use that item is probably you.
Could have been a
It's
pearl of
probably
wisdom.
like Pearl of Power or something.
Could be a pearl of wisdom.
Could be.
All right. They are going to take the axe-bladed polearm, the Bardiche.
That was the one that Fido Fighter had, wasn't it? One that we were fighting with haste.
No, he used a short sword.
Oh.
Yep.
It wasn't magical.
Nope. I mean, it's hard to say also because they all started to disintegrate as soon as you took out the
right.
crystal because they were all in the.
These are items that survived.
Yes, none of these are Dro final design.
So these are things they stole from people that they killed
or they
captured
made
whatever.
normally.
Yeah.
Or traded.
Braxon, your turn.
Did I go for the light crossbow bolts?
Yeah.
There's still a quiver of 5 light crossbow bolts. You got the quiver of 7.
Yeah. Let's go for that.
Okay. Okay. So the dwarves are gonna pick again, and they are getting. They're gonna get that Morning Star. Okay. Finn.
Finn will pick up the priest scroll with 4 spells on it.
Okay. That is There's the 2. There is the. Again, brain just like passing it by. Maybe I should have spaced this out a little bit more. There it is. Okay. Okay, dwarves are going to pick again. They're going to take the steel throwing daggers. There we go. Okay, Darrakar, your turn.
All right. Let's see here. Oh yeah, the dwarven medium shield of solid wood.
That's already been taken. The dwarves took that.
Oh, it's already been taken. Oh, okay, I missed that. All right. Let me see. I remember there was bugbear-sized mail armor.
Yes. You want that one?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll take that one.
Okay. The dwarves will take. Not that, not that, not that, not that. Alright, what about that? Has that been taken? Yep, that's been taken. Alright. Alright, they're going to take the darts.
Dang it.
Okay.
Dwarves have taken that, haven't they? Noticed it wasn't marked.
What?
I just typed in Roll20.
The 9 war darts.
I'm just marking it down right now.
No, I'm on about one of the very first things they went for.
They haven't taken that, no.
Oh. They had.
No, they took the rod of silver with gold chasing and a large spherical demon red
Oh.
transparent stone.
That's because I saw Garnet and I thought red.
Okay, Ockar, your pick.
Okay. Let me look over what's left.
Mm-hmm.
You know what? I'll grab those 4 javelins of gray wood that I think were like the javelins of lightning.
Okay. Alright, dwarves are picking again. They are going to get. Not those, not those. I think that has not been taken. They're going to take the silver syrinx. Okay. Ockar, your turn again.
Oh, okay. I'll take the black one of smooth wood, set with a spiderweb pattern.
Okay. Alright. Dwarves are picking... They're going to take the plain brown wooden wand.
Ah, there.
There we go. Okay. Darrakar, you get another pick.
All right, let me just take a look at this. What about the 4 javelins of gray wood?
Ockar already grabbed those.
Okay.
There's another suite of bugbear-sized mail. Or scales.
Yeah, I can grab the bugbear scale mail. Yeah. All right.
Alright. Darrakar grabs that. Okay. Dwarves are going to pick next, and they're going to take the protection scroll, the silver sheet of parchment in a silver scroll tube. Once I find it.
Yeah, I'm
It is.
looking for it as well.
Okay. Finn, your turn.
Finn will take the glittering golden liquid that smells of rotting flesh.
You.
What's that in?
Hmm?
Is that crystal vial, bone vial?
You didn't
It
write
doesn't say at
anything.
all.
Didn't? Really?
Yeah. It only reads a glittering golden liquid that smells of rotting flesh and tentacles and spheres.
You're right. Okay. I will have to correct that. That is going to be in something. Obviously. It's not just liquid that's free-flowing. Alright. So, Finn gets that.
Shouldn't it be in a,
Dwarves.
like a vial made out of a bone?
I mean, sometimes I think we have had a vial of bone.
I mean, there's bone flasks in the list.
Alright. Dwarves are going to take the bright yellow wooden wand. There we go. Okay. So, Braxon, your turn.
The halberd with black wooden haft and
It's already been
silver
taken.
stick. That's what we've been saying. All right.
Darrakar
okay.
got that.
The bone flask filled with a blood red liquid then.
Okay. There we go. Okay, dwarves are going to grab the long shaft of some shiny, translucent substance. There we go. Okay, next up, Solas.
Okay. I think Solas is going to pick the glass jar filled with translucent milky white oil since Finn took the potion that Solas was thinking of getting.
Okay, give me just a second.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. There we go. Alright, dwarves are going to take the crystal vial filled with a viscous mauve liquid. Once I find it.
Below the throwing daggers.
Doesn't actually help me that much, but I got it. There we go.
You could have put numbers next to them.
I suppose I could have, yeah. All right. Lafdul, your turn.
I have a question about the headdress. Does
Yeah.
it cover the ears?
No,
other
it does
words-
not.
All right. I will put that in then for us.
Okay. So Lafdul takes that. Okay.
Okay.
Dwarves are going to take... Let's see. Has the crystal vial with coppery red liquid been taken? I don't think it has.
No.
That is what they want. They will take that. Okay. Lankas, your turn.
Crystal vial, bitter smelling purple liquid.
Okay.
Bitter and purple. My first thought is just that someone failed to make blueberry wine or something. It's just gone off.
Ah, there it is. Okay. Dwarves are going to take the thick green liquid. There it is. Okay. Lankas, your turn again.
Well, that's everything that I kind of wanted. I'll grab the priest scrolls. Why not? For the group.
So the one with 2
level.
spells?
Scroll of 2.
Okay.
Yeah.
What was your thief? 9. So when you get to 10th,
9.
you can use priest scrolls.
Yeah, but you could also just grab it for the party.
Oh yeah. Just
the
grabbing it for the party.
dwarves are grabbing the opalescent oil. Okay. Next up is Lafdul, your turn.
the one below it, bright red liquid divination. Glass vial.
Yep. All right. Okay. Dwarves are going to pick the black bubbling liquid. I believe that has not been taken. Yep. Okay. Solas, your turn.
Solas picks this not for himself, but potentially useful the quilted suit of armor,
Okay.
since it hasn't been picked. And out of interest, what kind of armor Lem wears?
I'd have to go back and look. Dwarves aren't interested in that because it's not sized for a dwarf.
No.
No, it's sized for a humanoid.
Alright, so crystal vial with a cloudy blue liquid is what they're going to take.
And there is only one item left.
Yeah,
There it is.
the
Yep.
seaweed.
Alright, so Braxon, you will get, by default, the bone flask filled with an oily black liquid that smells of seaweed.
Okay. I didn't realize everything else had gone.
Yeah, if you're looking on the list, it's updating it as it goes.
Oh,
I'm
okay.
Seeing the names change.
Sorry, I had my own list that I was frantically trying to update and
Oh,
failing.
why would you?
That's fine.
I suppose if you didn't know, then yeah.
I'm just going to go ahead and bold all of the names. I think that'll make it a little bit easier to see in this list. Give me a second. Yay, bookkeeping. All right, so this gets you slightly more than half of the items.
Uh-huh.
Since
That's
you guys
fair.
got your got the first pick and then it alternated.
Yeah. We did slightly more than half of the work.
Don't know what the dwarves faced without.
The dwarves face some
don't.
tough bugbears in the basement. They will tell you.
I bet they weren't magic resistant, but then again, dwarves only had cleric, so.
Yeah.
Okay, so that is everything picked. Now, there was some non-magical treasure. So the cash already split. Finn, did you get that into your...
Not yet. I will put that in now.
Okay, there you go.
As soon as the spreadsheet decides it wants to open. There it is. Okay. And
The dwarves are taking all the best stuff. You just kill them and get it, so you get everything. Terrible.
That would be a very different version of the party.
so this is this is already split with them, right?
That's already split, yes.
That would have been a version of us that would have been on the final side.
So you
or
can just
decide who doesn't take sides.
Put those numbers down as is, not any split on that.
Yeah,
and you'll notice that a lot of those, not a majority, but a decent chunk of those are of some sort of orcish, like they have orcish runes on them.
Yeah, I'm wondering who would want the ceremonial orcish longsword with an elven skull on it.
Do you mean the jewelry or the coinage having orcish runes?
Jewelry.
The coinage.
Just the runes, or do they have the eye symbol?
They have that symbol too, yes.
Solas would have taken read no languages and read the runes from the coins.
They have various phrases like "glory to Dukaksh" on them. Which is a name that you've heard or read before, but it doesn't mean anything to you.
I think it was a name in the final notes here.
Yeah, the other set of coins underground we found them, they had the same.
Yeah.
And didn't the final notes have that name as well?
I don't believe so, no.
Okay, well, maybe somebody can do a legend lore on Dukaksh.
Okay, so
this asteroid we're going to.
There's a lot of gems and non-magical jewelry. Was there anything in particular that you guys wanted in your split? Because I'm going to do an even split for the gems and an even split for the jewelry.
Yeah, Solas is interested in 2 items, and he's even willing to buy them from the split.
Ooh.
Okay.
Solas is interested in the ancient human crown with golden panels depicting of herald mythology.
All right.
And the ceremonial sword of Gwindon.
Gwynthon.
Yeah, Gwindon.
The DD is pronounced TH.
Okay, Gwindon.
Okay. Anyone else have any?
Yeah, I do.
Okay.
Funny enough, that orcish longsword with a steel wolf head pommel holding a bone carving of an elven skull. I'm going to use that for a sacrifice at some point.
Alright. Let's see.
I feel like that would be appropriate to sacrifice for my religion, so I'll do something for Corellian, considering he especially opposes orcs, so. I'll buy that off the party, whatever it ends up being worth.
Okay, Orcish Longsword. There we go. So Lafdul wants that. Anyone else? Okay, no one else wants anything in particular?
Nah.
No.
Okay.
A lot of it's kind of weird.
No, there are things that I'm interested. Would be a nice gift for my brother, but I don't know. Yeah, you know what? I'll get him a gift. I'll pay for this one, whatever ends up being worth. The silver elven longsword.
Okay.
Braxon's gonna want one thing.
All right, let me get the longsword first.
Yeah.
There it is. All right, Braxon.
There's a large ornamented wooden box with panels of oinks depicting processions of human gods of unknown provenance.
Okay, you can tell that they're human gods because they're human figures as opposed to like elven or dwarven or something like that.
No one probably recognizes them.
No.
No. That might be some crystal sphere that Patar created at some point.
Okay, so Braxon wants that. Okay, everyone else happy with just getting a general split?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, so I'll make sure that those are in your share, and then I will do a split as even as I can. But if I can't get it even, it will go in your favor.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I have access to the ship. I can pay for mine out of the money I actually have on my character.
Yeah.
I have 15,000 gold on me.
Do you want to know what? Do you want to evaluate the values of those items that you've looked at for the individual people that everyone has looked at, chosen?
Yeah, I can deduct the value. Then that could be. How does that work? Do we put it back into the party to split? I don't take that split.
You buy it from the company.
Oh, it goes directly into the company fund.
Usually, well, so it you're taking that as instead of money, kind of thing. Because the assumption is generally that all of these items are going to be sold off and then the money is split.
Yeah.
So yeah, you basically put it back into the company fund pre-split. So you'll get a little bit of it back, but
yeah, you basically buy it from the company.
Yeah. All right. So the Orcish Longsword. What is your score?
Appraisal is 14.
Okay. The Orcish Longsword is worth 100 gold.
Oh, it's symbolic to me, so that's why I want it. I don't care if it's value.
I mean,
like
that's still
like look at
still
get it.
A standard longsword is like 15 gold. Like this is still a very valuable longsword, but it doesn't have you know, it doesn't have gems on it or anything like that. It's just the pommel is carved and fancy kind of thing.
You know these swords that are worth a lot? not necessarily this one. Would that be the sort of thing that if you wanted to make a magic item because it's worth a lot of money, it's easier to turn into a magic item?
Yeah, it has bonuses.
So so there's a point in buying
like the silver elven longsword probably could be enchanted.
Yeah, so like the difference is like that elven longsword is clearly ceremonial. That orcish longsword is clearly for use. Like that's one of the big differences, and that is also why you'd evaluate the silver elven longsword at 1,200 gold. All right, let's see. Braxon was interested in the large ornamented box. Okay, and Lafdul, you estimate that could fetch about 1,000 gold.
Wow.
Which one?
That's the box that Braxon is interested in.
The large ornamental wooden box with pictures of gods on it.
Yep. Now the two things.
Reduce your gold cut, Lafdul. You pay that money for the company.
Yeah, I just don't know which gold I'm reducing. The gold that I'm going to get, or the gold that I
gold in your inventory.
All right, gold in my inventory.
Yeah, I mean, like if you're reducing the amount that you take, that's also fine as long as the money also goes back to the company funds.
Yeah, I'd rather do it out of my current funds because it's just easier now.
All right. And the items that Solas was interested in. The Ancient Human Crown is worth 7,000 gold. And the sword, the ceremonial sword, that is worth 10,000 gold.
Just casual 17.
Yeah, I know, right?
And the sword's name is Clethiv Glue. Clethiv Glue. That means the sword of glue. So obviously it was someone in the past. It's not someone that you're familiar with. Do you have local history or ancient history for Tirspace? Or Tyr?
No, I have ancient history for what was it? Just a moment. Ancient history, Wist.
Okay.
Old Würmish nation, or something like that.
So you're not familiar with who that might be. Both of them are old though.
Yeah.
The crown is much older. Like you can tell that is from there was an empire south of where your realm currently sits. That was kind of the forefront of the fight against the Drow in the final a long time ago. That after the fight, like they won, but it was kind of a Pyrrhic victory because the empire was devastated by the war. And that is a crown from that kingdom, that empire. So it's very old, and that's a big part of why it's so valuable. Okay.
Also a big part why Solas wanted it.
All right. So that's that. I will send you the list of the gems and jewelry that you get out of your split, and that'll include those items. Anything that you want to do with the magic items that you've already picked up?
Should we get the potions done with on the slate, so to speak?
Yeah.
We can only do so many a day, can't we?
Yeah, that's why we do the potions at one each. One charge per potion.
Are we going to stay on the planet for a while we sort stuff out?
It's up to you.
Yeah, there's still plans on staying on the planet.
Okay, well, if we're going to be going to a safe location, like back to the northern town, I suggest we take the slate off of the ship and take it with us so that we can inspect treasure.
Well, you know of a spelljamming vessel that the final have, and you did have you did want to get some information from.
Yeah.
Try to get some more information.
There is that.
There was this is after the information have been gathered, but we did have talks about going after the giant and troll lair from the group that ambushed us on the way.
I wanted some trollhound blood for potions of healing if I were to make some.
And I think Ockar's ward would enjoy the option of fighting giants.
Mm-hmm.
We could do. It's a bit of a sidetrack, though.
Yeah, it depends on how we go about it. Like if we fly over with the flitter or something, and just not the flitter. There's the flitters elsewhere. The shuttle.
Yeah.
I'll blade the hill. Damn it! There's so many ships.
The flitter. I mean, the flitter's back on your ship.
The flitter
is on the ship.
The flitter was left at the other city because
we
took
a
train.
Finn took it up to the ship to bring the ship down into the valley.
All right. Yeah, then I guess we could just do it on a flitter, do a flyby until we find them.
Yeah, you missed the montage a few episodes ago.
No, I remember Finn going to the ship. But I don't remember.
It's fine. It's neither here nor there at this point.
Montage sequence.
Besides, we can call the ship down for a while, so we can get the flitter from it.
Yeah. We could go after the giants. That will be a bit of a sidetrack, though. The thing with these orcs that look like they might be in wild space could be connected to what we were.
I'm not being funny. We've got no way of tracking down a tiny little ship other than going in the asteroid belt.
Yeah. But yes, there's your spells. You might be able to get information out of someone.
Yeah.
Well, you'd asked Riltfane to help you get some information from the tower. That hasn't happened yet.
Yeah.
Ah, right. Okay.
Also, we haven't. Solas hasn't cried yet for the name that we found on the final notes.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So you've had 2 days of mostly rest and recuperation.
Yeah.
Like a lot of you guys were pretty injured. Like Solas was in no fit state to cast any spells for that day after the fight. Needed a lot of rest, and you focused on gathering things that were of value. And so you've got a lot of documents ready to be looked at, but you haven't looked at them in detail yet.
I just need to bear it back and let my cat out meowing like crazy.
So it's kind of up to you guys what you want to focus on first.
Okay. Well, if we still have documents to be looking through, Braxon, in amongst that, would be wanting to search for anything that could be a star chart, just in case it's marked.
You do not find any star charts in the tower.
Okay.
Most
you would guess that those would be on the ship.
Yeah.
Yeah. Solas asks Lankas to help him going through the documents with the no languages spell.
Priests have the no languages.
Yeah, I mean, I have comprehend languages, so I can.
Or comprehend languages, yeah. I mean,
I have the tongue spell, if that helps.
No, I taught you the literal no languages spell. It's a second level spell.
You taught me?
Yeah, and I taught Finn.
I check my spell list just in case.
But yeah, the books are most likely written in final, so.
What is no languages in? I don't think I had that recorded in my spell list. I'm not sure if you
This is a spell that I researched.
Is it? Is it in divination?
It's in the spells compendium. You'd have to look there.
Well, I'm asking for the sphere because I don't.
Oh yeah, no, it's in divination.
Okay, I don't have that listed. I don't think you actually taught me. I think you only taught Finn, and maybe Solas. Because I don't think you've actually had a chance to teach me anything.
No spells?
I mean, like, he hasn't been a priest for that long, remember?
No, he's been leveling up fast, but I would have thought I would have taught him the second level spells by now.
It takes some time to teach a spell.
Alright, I mean, if he doesn't know, he doesn't know. I'll just have to do it on the ship.
Yeah, right now I'm learning how to do spellcraft before I start learning spells and stuff.
Yeah, that won't interfere, though. So
Okay.
that's fine.
Yeah, no, but I had spells like
with comprehend,
no history and stuff.
With comprehend languages and the people who can do no language, we would go through the final notes.
Okay. So Rildfane will help you somewhat. He's got loyalty to his people, if not to the leadership kind of thing. Like, he doesn't want, ideally he wouldn't want them killed. And he will be talking to the dwarves about, seeing about, like, there was one particular final he wanted to know if survived, and there's a fair number of prisoners, a few dozen at least.
Him something.
Mm-hmm.
I have a question to this. So if he's got something of her personal effect, I can cast a spell that'll let me know if she's alive.
Well, he's going to first look through the prisoners.
Oh,
yeah. It's a lot easier.
Yeah, I think the company would support his attempt to find out if his friend is alive.
And he wants to know the disposition of the prisoners. They are, essentially soldiers in what amounts to a war. So the dwarves are, like, they're not going to be put on trial because they were ordered to fight, kind of thing. But the dwarves are going to send them away. That is their plan.
Yeah.
But it's up to you guys if you want to, like, influence that in any way.
I don't have a problem with that. We might want to search them, see if they've got anything on them.
No, they've already been searched. They're going to be sent away with basically food and tools, and that's it.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm fine with that.
Yeah, somewhere. That's our standard fare anyway, so.
Okay. So Rildfane will find the final that he was looking for. Nirna, she did surrender rather than fight to the death. Many did fight to the death, but not all. So the two of them will start planning to lead the others away and find someplace new to live.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, but he will help you look through the documents here. All right, so it'll probably take a day to, like, read through all of that and look through it and, skim through things, see if they're relevant, decide if they're not relevant, and then actually read through in detail the things that you think are relevant.
Mm-hmm.
You guys okay with that?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So what you will discover is that there is an inventory of things that they've been getting and selling on to this other group. It sounds like they're getting some of the stuff from beneath the earth, but also they might be trading with some other groups in wild space for some of these things. But you do find lists of items: metal, wood, silver, soda, lime, and some other miscellaneous materials in small amounts. Those are the big things, so the things in large amounts that they're getting.
glass making, soda.
So they were delivering the materials with their one ship, and none of the documents like detail where exactly they are delivering those.
Did you say they're delivering? Wait, did you say they're delivering glass making materials?
Yeah, soda's used in glass making.
Lankas, that does sound like materials you could use to make glass. Soda and lime are used for some types of glass.
I didn't hear the lime, but I was told to mention lime as well.
Yeah. Interesting.
So
something that you guys got to remember is that my grandfather should be around here somewhere as well.
Maybe it's a hostage. I mean, hopefully he's still alive. So that's what we're aiming for.
Is there anything in those documents about selling stuff, about how long it's taking people to go to the places where they're selling stuff?
Not in any detail, no.
Okay.
Is there any dates on there, like what was the interval between the trades?
It seems like monthly. And it sounds like they're using this to as trade towards getting another helm for another ship.
Right.
And they expect to have another helm in payment after 3 more shipments.
Right.
So if they made shipments monthly, that gives us some radius where the trade happened.
Actually, no. We could potentially ambush them if we try to time it around when they're potentially going to trade, but that's still like 20 or so days away.
Yeah, I'm not sure if I want to wait
know.
nearly a month around this place.
Oh yeah, I guess that's if we don't have a lead with the asteroids or whatever. I mean, this is like another lead. We can just ambush a ship that's returning. They don't realize the tower's been destroyed.
They'll be able to see the damage.
Yeah, but we'll be able to see
and
them.
the dwarves do expect it to collapse the tower within a month.
Yeah.
And they will be able to see that there is no longer the wind wall.
Yeah, but we'll be lying in wait for that.
Where would you lie in wait that would be hidden?
We'd have to hang around in the tower for a month, and if they have a way of talking to people telepathically, they might never come back.
See, that could be one of my questions that I ask one of the dead people, how they remotely communicate with you. If the answer's no, then we know that they have to physically come here.
Yeah.
We can plan after that, after we confirm.
How far was the asteroid belt from Tyr?
Depends on where you want to go in the asteroid belt, but it's just a matter of days. You can basically get to any point within a week.
Right.
Easily.
Mm-hmm.
I see what you mean by whoever said earlier that they could be anywhere.
Yeah, I mean, you got 360 degrees around Tyr that they could have gone. You do get some other information. They have been sending entreaties to other independent final towers for aid in an attack on the Dwarven realm. Doesn't sound like those have gone very far, so any such attack would be on a pretty lengthy time frame, at least a year, that you'd gather from the way that what correspondence you can read, based on how that's going. The other towers seem somewhat reticent. And the final of this tower have been promising lots of wealth and slaves and stuff like that in such an attack. but their overall plan was to distract the dwarves. Like that was the hijacking of the train. All of that, was done to distract them and keep them busy from noticing what was going on around here. With this eventual attack.
Which we've prevented.
Yeah. And like with talking to the dwarves, it doesn't sound like they're too concerned. Like this, it doesn't sound like these other final enclaves would say, "Oh, they've attacked this one. Well, we'd better go attack the dwarves," kind of thing. They suspect that the final would be like, "Yeah, we weren't so sure on this plan in the first place, and now that those guys got taken out, definitely sounds like this plan would have been a bad idea. So we're happy that we didn't make any solid plans yet." And finally, you do discover that there were some rooms close to where the kind of makeshift docks were built on this tower, reserved for crew to stay here. And it sounds like on their last trip, there were a few who got sick. And so there was a bit of a swap over. So the sick ones stayed here in the tower while healthy final went on the ship. So,
nice.
Using that, you could probably find some personal effects that might be able to point you in the direction of the ship.
From the final that went on the ship, but left their stuff here.
They were planning on coming back.
Those final that stayed behind, did any one of them survive?
Let me see. Give me a second.
You're literally just going to roll a die.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh.
Nope.
They all died of space scurvy.
Oh no! Oh, I mean, they were healed by the priests here. They survived their illness. Yeah. It was just like it didn't sound like a serious illness. It was just that their performance on the ship would be diminished, so there was a temporary swap of some people.
I was thinking if one of them was prisoner, we could have interrogated them.
Right. I was assuming I was assuming you meant survived the fight as opposed to survived the illness.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. And that's what you were. That's what you did mean.
Okay. I thought that's what you meant as well, but I was just joking. As a comedy way to write them out.
Okay, so there's that. The dwarves will want to know when you want to take their emissaries to the dwarven port of Koldrokan. But they are okay if you feel like you need to go handle this, something else first. So long as you come back, they will withhold, payment for things until that, though.
Yeah. So.
And that includes a reward for your help here.
Right. Okay. How long would it take to go with the emissaries to... Where were we going?
It's a port in the asteroid belt. It would just be a few days.
Yeah.
It would just be a few days, but you don't know if it would be on your way or out of your way.
Yeah.
And the dwarven emissaries would rather not be on your ship if you get into an expected fight.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So what do people think? Should we have a vote on it? Do we want to, assuming we can find information about where the enemy base is, do we want to go straight after it?
I don't think we...
Before they can figure out that the tower's been destroyed, or
I think this enemy base is going to be something we do with the Elven Imperial Navy.
Yeah, How those things that you've got, Solas, they're for contacting who? The Elven Imperium?
Basically the liaison for us.
In this sphere?
Yes, they're in
Yeah.
this sphere. They're searching for the missing spirit warriors.
I think it is worth using them to rendezvous because we have got a lead now.
Let's
say- Go on.
let's make sure that we can find a possession to put in our gadget that leads us to where we got to go, or the equivalent before we use that item. Because like you got your spells to speak with dead people and all that sort of stuff, so we can speak with a dead crewman if we can identify them. The people that got sick that stayed here, we could speak with them and that sort of thing. But if they all roll their saving throws and go, "Ha! I'm off to the afterlife," then we
Animate dead.
Yeah, animate dead.
How dare you pass your saving throw? Now you're going to be a slave. No,
Yeah, but
evil,
I mean, we might end up not having a way to get there, but we probably will. But I'd say we work that out before we go there. It wouldn't hurt. I personally think it wouldn't hurt to take the Dwarven emissaries to this other place first, because we might pick up some more intel there. But I think we could have a vote on it, see if people want to go to one or the other.
It's very unlikely that the final would be going to established standard ports.
Yeah.
I think we are going to need more information.
Yeah.
Okay.
Do you want to try to find a personal item that would work in your locator?
Definitely.
Yeah.
Okay.
Would that help us track the ship as it moves?
Yeah, I mean it would point you to where it currently is.
Right. Okay.
If you find a personal item that of someone who is currently on the ship, yeah, it will point you to where it currently is.
Cool.
Which will track it as it moves.
Yeah. All right.
And then it just depends on where it is on its journey, kind of thing.
Yeah.
Do you want to find that before? See if you can find that before you make a decision.
We also have a few other options.
Okay.
For trying to get a bit more information.
Yeah, we got the dead. All right. I'm being getting ahead of myself. All right. We'll look for the effects, and we'll get Lafdul to start talking to dead people.
It's always Lafdul.
Lafdul likes talking to dead people.
I do it because no one else offers to do it.
I thought it was Lafdul tell people jokes after they're dead.
People think I like profaning the dead, and I don't.
No, people think you are a masochist.
Yeah, that I can understand, but you know.
Well, it's not profaning the dead if you wake them up and you say, "Do you like cheese sandwiches?" What? Why'd you bring me back from the afterlife?
That would be pretty profane, actually. All right.
Okay.
It does take you 8 hours of working with Rildfane and cross-referencing some of the information in the documents you have. But you do manage to find some personal effects of someone that you're fairly confident is on the Night Flyer.
Right. Could we also use one of those personal effects that we don't stick in the little box to spray on someone?
Yeah, you can try that.
I think that helps the odds, actually, if you have something of theirs.
Yes.
Right. Sounds like we're sorted then.
So that's going to be another day of spent looking for things there, though.
Old.
Mm-hmm.
Last time you said that there was some orcish name on the final notes. Solas would like to scry on that with the crystal ball.
Yeah, give me a second. I need to actually look up what the
chances.
Well, I need to look that up, but I also need to look up the name.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah, the name is Grashik.
Okay.
And let me look up the chances of scrying.
That was their name, was it?
Yeah, that's the name of their someone that they've been trading items with.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so
is it EK or IK?
IK. Grashik.
Yeah. Funny enough, I actually managed to spell that for a change.
Okay.
Miracles happen.
All right. So, you want to try to scry that? Okay. You are not successful. The crystal ball remains cloudy.
Okay.
Can someone else try it for the day, or is this something you're not going to?
I'm not gonna let you just keep like passing the crystal ball
it's
around.
Like 2 wizards. So.
I'm not. Even so, I'm not gonna let you just like keep passing it around to try the exact
that's why
same
I was
thing.
asking.
Yeah.
Before I was gonna imply that. So
I'm gonna say that like Lankas could try scrying someone else, and that doesn't count towards like the personal total kind of thing. But I think if one person fails to scry a person in a day, then the crystal ball, unless the other person has a significantly different chance. Like, obviously, if Solas tried to scry someone that he didn't know very well, and then Lankas tries to scry someone that the same person, but Lankas actually knows him really well, then that might work. Because there's also different, you can scry a different number of times kind of thing.
Mm-hmm.
But if it's the same percentage chance, then it's just not going to, it would be the exact same.
Okay, I wanted to ask about the materials they were selling. Were they just selling it to someone, or were they selling it to someone in particular?
So this Grashik person seems to be their contact that they were taking that stuff to, and it's and again from the information, it seems like it's more of a like they're not getting money in back for in return for this. They're giving these resources, and when they've done enough shipments, then they get another helm.
Okay.
Do we have the name of the person whose personal belongings we got?
No.
Okay, so
just like cross-referenced who for like Rolled Fane is like, I think the person who bunked here and this is his personal stuff. I think these are some of the people who went on the ship, kind of thing.
Okay.
Based on like talking to Nirna and others.
So, does Lafdul want to do the Speak with Death?
Yeah, 2 days in which to do it. That is not going to add any more time to what you've already done.
I'm looking at my spell components actually, because I think I'm low on holy water.
The dwarves would have holy water if you want some.
No. Holy water. I have 2 4 on the ship, so I have 6. I have enough. Presumably that the ship came down, that I could have just now
yes.
The ship.
Yeah. I'm going to assume that the ship is coming down every day for a few hours kind of thing, just in case you need anything.
I remember bringing up a comment about
Yeah.
one of the questions that was going to change. I completely forgot what that question is. I've got the 4 questions that I thought of previously, though. Which is those. Type of ship was Nightflyer, because we wanted to know if it was a Damselfly or a... What was the other one?
Dragonfly?
Yeah. Last known destination, that might give us the name of a place.
Well, it's going to depend on who you want to talk to. Like, I think you can.
Third
I
one
think
might
you
be
can
me.
reasonably guess that quite a few final would not know some of this information. Flat out.
Also, I think the answer to question 3 is most likely going to be the name we already got from the notes.
Yeah, the third one is me.
With the dead people, have we identified the people that would have stayed behind when the ship left?
No.
Okay.
No, they're just amongst all kinds of people. We got no idea.
Okay. No, it's just if we'd identified them, they would know.
Yeah, that we would know, but we currently don't know.
Okay, fair enough.
So what can I have instead of question 3?
And we can't get our final friend to help us.
There's only a limited amount of information that he and Nirna can give you. You will learn that Nirna protested some of the actions of the higher-ups in the tower, and she was actually demoted, so she's been kept in the dark lately.
Fair enough.
I can ask 3 questions after. We'll see about one of the others. So question 3 is not going to be asked. I still think the other 3 are good so far.
Lafdul, I put a suggestion for question 3.
It's one of those things that Old's given me a PM before and answered that. Especially regarding Ockar, the meaning of life and it's to annoy paladins.
Yeah.
And Ockar asked.
I think whether the ship is a damselfly or a dragonfly, which I said, I think that would be the last thing you ask. If you've got better questions to ask.
I mean, just remember that you have to, 1, get through magic resistance, 2, get through a saving throw.
They have magic resistance when they're dead?
Yep.
Yes.
What? Ugh. You have to, use a hypothetical scenario. Do you have to use, lower magic resistance on the corpse, then they would have a lower magic resistance? No, I'm on about the spell that lowers magic resistance. That even work?
I mean, something that would lower the magic resistance would work, yes.
Oh,
because you're still speaking to a dead creature, and the creature has magic resistance.
Yeah.
So how many spells do you have?
Anything?
How many in 2 days are you willing to cast?
I've got no other uses for my 3rd level spells, so I can take 4 a day. I've only got 6 spell components, so I'll just take 3 on one day, 3 on another.
Do we have a way
Whether or not I use all 6, I don't know. Sorry.
Solas can loan you. Solas can give you holy water if you need.
I was going to say loan. I'm refusing if you're loaning. You can just cast it yourself.
All right. Who do you want to cast it on then? Who do you want to do the first one on?
We start with the leader.
Yeah, it's good. Cool.
The one with the headdress?
Although if we have... Yeah. We'll just see if the spell works.
Saving throw versus spell for him, correct?
Yeah.
Okay.
If they're not of the same alignment, which I know for a fact they aren't.
Oh, yeah, they are. They are not the same alignment.
Evil.
That did not work.
All right. Wizard S.
Okay.
He probably has the best saving throw versus spell.
Also does not work.
One of the two other clerics I think they had. One was a cleric, one was a fighter. So the other cleric.
Okay.
This will be day one.
Okay. Rising before you is a final female. That is actually going to be this token here of this individual.
Yeah, bear with me. I'm just removing my components. That one. All right.
Right.
We just start with question one. What type of ship was the Night Flare? This is the Night Flare, I guess.
She says, with scorn in her voice, she believes it was a damselfly. She believes that's what she heard.
Oh, nice.
It's a damselfly. Where is the Night Flyer's last known destination?
In wild space, she says.
Coy.
What was the last known destination?
Yeah, that.
That's not where the last known destination is. That was what was the destination. It's more specific.
Is that?
Yeah, because you asked where, so they can answer that where is in the wild space, but what would require them to say what the destination was?
I think you'd have to ask.
But they might say a port.
Well, what was the name of the last known destination?
All right, sure, that'll be question 3.
She says, I don't know, they were rendezvousing with someone in wild space.
And is that the last question?
No, we got one more question.
Who were they rendezvousing with?
I think that would be the Orcish name from the notes. Since that seems to be the trader they were dealing with.
Well, the question you have written down is, what was the name of the organization?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That the person you traded with is.
That would give us a broader picture for any sphere, any place, if they know. But I get the feeling may not. Yeah.
I mean, they might know since they were considered allies.
Yeah.
Oh, well, this is more important. We can always find command words easy enough. Well, it costs research, but this kind of information you can't come by unless you know. So yeah, I will ask, what was the name of the organization that the person traded you with the ship called?
They never said who they were with, but she definitely got the impression from conversations with others that they were quite well organized.
Yeah. Well, that was my 4th question. I only get 4.
And with that, yes, she does. Her spirit does fade away.
Well, we got some information. We know it's damselfly.
Well done.
Yeah, they're quite hard to question.
Yeah.
So that was 3.
Yeah, 3 would be the next day, and that 1 would be the warrior.
Okay.
But might need new questions or suggestions. I'm reducing some things down to 3.
Well, it didn't work on him anyway.
Oh, right. I guess that's one way to deal with it. Incense down by 4. Holy water. There was a couple of sergeants, weren't there?
There were various other, like, sub-leaders and things like that, but...
the information we're going to get out of them is going to be like, nearly nil.
You're much less likely to get specifics. You've gone through all of the 4 leaders that you know were here on the top.
Yeah. Generally, I'm content with speak with dead, unless someone really wants to bring up a point. Another question.
I don't think there's anyone else we could get more information.
No. Probably not.
So you're happy with
those 4, yeah.
Those 4? Okay.
During the days, how long is it going to take the dwarves to demolish the tower? Because I want to be here when they.
Weeks. Weeks. They think
Trying
they'll
to
be
safely
done.
destroy
They
it?
will be done. Yes, they are. They're gonna collapse it safely.
I could use my Earth Elemental to help. I guess it'll just topple down sideways.
Yeah,
or
that just kind of
something.
like punches things. They're gonna undermine it and cause it to collapse in a specific direction where there isn't anyone, kind of thing. And then they're gonna collapse the underground sections, the roofs. But it's gonna, like, they're already beginning to work, but it's gonna take at least 3 weeks, 3 more weeks of work.
Alright, can I borrow the Crucible of Melting on the ship? Because I want to melt the sword. the grim sacrifice to Alan over the next few days, you know.
You're better off, like, not just melting it, but, like, burning it in a very hot fire, while, you know, as an actual sacrificial fire.
I'm sure I could find materials to do that here over the next few days.
Do you want me to help in setting it on fire?
Why? Because you got Flame Strike.
Among other things that I can cast.
Yeah, but it's... Well, yeah, I suppose. As much as Lafdul doesn't want outsider help, he's trying to be more catering to your half-elven lineage. He's trying to come around to it. So it's just a bit of an unusual thing for Lafdul.
It was just friendly offer. You don't have to take it if you don't want to.
No, I do, but it's from a role-playing point. Lafdul's trying to change his views on non-elven people.
Considering most of his friends are non-elven.
Yeah, I know. See, he's starting with that.
You're assuming that Lafdul thinks of us as friends.
Yeah, he does. But
yes, just
he
tools for his use.
He doesn't put you on the same level as another elf. You can never be that, Lafdul.
Wow.
No, this is genuinely how Lafdul.
So random elf is higher than friends who are not elves.
Generally, as harsh as that might seem.
Yeah.
I mean, Lafdul is an elf. He comes from an elven society. You know, he has to fit in with other people. But
no matter how many years we have adventured together and how many times your life has been saved.
Yeah, I know. I've also been killed by half-elves, so I have a bitter grudge against half-elves. No, yeah, I would appreciate some assistance, since this is something you can do, and I think it is slightly more fitting with holy fire, as it were.
I mean, you don't need to cast a spell.
No, but it has more significance in a way.
It actually has more significance if you do a standard ritual to the Seldarin and sacrifice the sword that way in a fire.
Is it even going to get destroyed? It's just going to heat up.
Depends on how hot you make the fire.
Yeah, I mean, it had to be melted down in the first place to make
the crucible of melting.
Right, but you can't have the the sword doesn't fit in the crucible.
All right.
B, the crucible isn't a sacrificial fire. Like, a sacrificial fire is built in a specific way. It's done in a specific way. You can also do sacrificial burials and things like that. I mean, there's a lot of things that you can do. You can do a sacrificial breaking of the sword. Like, it's more about the ritual than casting a spell.
Also, if it's a real ritual you are making, there's the chance that your deity will basically make sure that the sword gets broken.
Quick question, Ald.
Yes.
this tower and the facilities around it, is there a place where they made swords?
There is a forge down on the first floor, so you can get materials there for making hot fires.
So if we assuming that's not full up with drow symbols, could we temporarily turn that into a thing for Lafdul?
No. And the reason is that that's not how a sacrificial fire would be set up in a forge. That's...
Oh, okay. But we could take stuff from there to do that.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. I'm guessing
there's coals, there's bellows.
Fire that I'm building, putting the sword on it.
And if you want to, like do a gust of wind to get more air or control winds or something, to get more air moving into the fire to build it up hotter and higher, kind of thing, yeah, that's all fine. But a flame strike, which is what I assumed that you were referring to, it would be seen as the easy way out.
Yeah, Solas can help with the air spells.
Well,
but I mean, like,
as could Finn.
Lay followers have to be able to do this too, you know.
Yeah.
All right, I'll set something up.
Okay. You wanna
in the middle. I'm gonna do this properly. It's not gonna be in the tower. It's gonna be in like a little clearing. Like, it's just no forest. Damn it.
No, you would want to do it on the ground. Yes. There aren't any forests nearby. That's fine. What you would probably want is a relatively high spot, which is not hard to find, because you guys were specifically avoiding that coming to the tower. And you want to set up the fire? Does anyone have fire building?
Finn and Lava. But
Finn does.
Finn.
All right, Finn, do you want to give me a proficiency check, please? You said you were helping out, right? You mentioned the spells, but I assume just in general. Okay. All right, so Finn, with Lafdul's direction to make sure that it is appropriately sanctified, you build a fire. You get some coal from the forge, and a couple people with bellows, and some people can cast some wind spells if they want. You do start getting the fire under control. That is a requirement. But you do build it up and get it very, very, very hot.
Yeah, Lafdul will just be, chanting, denouncing it, offering praise for the battle, and thanking. I hope this appeases. I'm specifically doing this one to Corellian. One, he's the head of my puppet. I know Aravan is my chosen Patreon, but even Aravan serves Corellian.
Yeah. I mean, you worship the whole Seldaran too.
Yeah. But Corellian very specifically doesn't like orcs, so I'm offering up. I hope my offering will grant me a blessing against the orc foes that I might fight in the future, I guess. I don't know how I want to word this.
I mean, remember, you can also thank him for his and the Seldaran's aid in the previous fight too.
Yeah. It's a whole bunch of just thanking them for, granting me the powers that I have,
thanking them for their aid in the previous fight and asking for their aid in future fights.
Yeah.
All right, and then once you've finished your prayers and your chanting, you take up the sword. What are you going to do with it?
I would like to see if, well, one, I would have resist fire. Or would that be cheating?
No, that's okay.
Because I know I'm going to be.
It depends on
handling
exactly
something
what you want to
hot.
do.
I want to see if I can like break it, or with like hammering it or something. Trying to shatter it in half or something.
Well, you wouldn't need to heat it up to shatter it. Like, you built a sacrificial fire, so you want to get the sword into the fire.
Yeah. I don't know how I should go about this, to be honest. I just know that's why I was thinking about the forge. I could just heat it up and smash it and break it, so to speak, while chanting. But that's more of a dwarven thing.
Smashing weapons is fine as a sacrifice, but you chose to make a sacrificial fire, which means burning the offering.
Just put it in the fire and we make sure the fire is hot enough.
I thought the sword was in the fire.
No!
Oh,
you made the chanting first. You made the chanting first.
Sorry, I thought the sword was in the fire. That's why I wasn't so confused on what to do next. Yeah, no, I no.
You build up the fire, you make your prayers, then you make your offering.
Yeah.
Okay, so how are you going to put it in the fire, though?
Well, I start building up towards a crescendo of, through this act, I cast this unholy object into the flames to be cleansed of its evil taint, something to that effect. Then I put the item in the fire.
Okay.
Would have been so mean to cast silence on Lafdul during that.
Aravan would have approved.
Aravan would have approved. I'm not sure that Ogma would.
Yeah, which is why I said it would have been mean.
All right,
I've scrolled my character sheet to the side and I can't scroll it back. So I've got like a corner of my character sheet now. I don't know how I've managed to do that.
See if you can double click on what you can touch, and that might minimize it, and it should have an X on it.
I'll show you a screenshot.
No, I don't need to see a screenshot. I don't care that much. You can always log out and log back in. That'll fix the problem.
Yeah, that's a good point. I'll do that.
All right, so you place the sword in the fire, and you watch as it heats up and begins to melt. You hear it pop and crack a few times as it does crack apart. The leather-wrapped hilt burns, and over the course of about 20 minutes, it is reduced to just melted metal.
Cool.
All right.
Yeah, that's fine. I'm not going to keep it for an enchantment or anything. I'm fine leaving it as is,
I mean, you wanted to sacrifice it, so.
Yeah.
Be a little bit hard to pick up. It might be a bit warm.
It would cool down eventually.
Yeah, would.
Okay.
Grateful for my film's, fully approval.
All right. So, with the information that you do have, what do you guys thinking of doing next?
Are we going to go after the trolls and the giants like we talked?
I would like to get trolls because I want to get not the trolls, the troll hounds, because we need that blood if we're able to make.
Yeah, but you don't even know if there are any there.
No, I want to know if it's alright to spend a day trying to see if we can find them, like fly around on the flitter or something.
You're not going to find them on the flitter.
Are we?
Yeah, you need to go. You need to go back to the place where they attacked you from, which is like. You could probably make it there in a day if you really push, because you don't have to worry about being spotted by the tower. But
could we get there by the flitter and then look land where we fought?
Yeah, but it depends on how many people you want to take with you. But then you need to also track their tracks back to their lair.
It's a shame there aren't any corpses there. Just questioning corpse.
Anyone have tracking?
We got that dagger that apparently you can track.
Finn also has the spell version.
Oh yeah. That work? To speak.
I need to check the spell just to see if there's a time limit on it or something.
What's the spell name?
Get overlaps.
Tracking.
Kind of an obvious name, huh?
Just a bit.
All right, let's see.
2 days old per level of Druid.
That's good for tracking other druids, I guess. I could see why it was a druid only spell now.
That is, you'd basically have to go back and take something from their corpses.
If we can even find, well, they're giant corpses, so.
Yeah, but it's also been
trolls burn.
It's also been like a week now. Yeah, you burned the trolls.
Well, the duration for or the tracks you can track is 2 days per level of the druid. So.
Yeah, I'm looking at other spells like sympathetic magic.
Yeah, but these have been left out to the elements for a week at least.
I would think there would still be bones left there.
Yeah, but it would be on like the last day of a spell, or close to.
Well, if the dwarves are going to be spending a month destroying the tower, then I suppose us going away for a day.
A few days. It'll be just a day.
I mean, the dwarves don't expect you to stay at the tower with them.
Yeah.
They're basically like, thanks for your help. The emissaries are back in the capital when you're ready to take them, kind of thing.
Right. Got ya.
and like if you wanted to go back to the capital right now, kind of thing, they would escort you back.
Yeah.
You know, if you wanted to go, overland and through their realm. But they also are aware of this spelljamming vessel for this tower that is out there somewhere.
Yeah.
So if you were like, we're gonna go after we're gonna go after that ship, they would be like, understood, kind of thing, you know?
Yeah. Well, if you're not sure, we can have a vote on it.
It's not crucial to the party. This is the first good chance I've ever we have had to potentially find troll hands, and we are relatively nearby. Relatively.
Yeah.
That's why I would like to do it, but we don't have to.
We're basically just looking for a lair of trolls to murder them.
Well, no, the troll hounds, not trolls.
Right, but the assumption is that trolls have troll hounds that you're making.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'd ask the dwarves have they ever seen troll hounds?
If we find a cave full of trolls and we go in there, they're going to fight us.
Oh yeah,
we're going to kill them.
Absolutely.
Right? So we're essentially talking about going to kill trolls that haven't tried to kill us.
I mean, the lair would have been part of the group that ambushed us.
I know.
And ambushed potentially other travelers.
Yeah, although there's not going to be many people going over the top because the dwarves said they wouldn't have come this way if it was the hour. So the dwarves might find it slightly useful for us to take out the trolls.
They would indicate surprise at you talking about hunting them down. That's...
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, it does seem like a bit of a waste of time to Braxon, but if you want spell components, he's going to go, oh, right, I see.
We're constantly looking for like healing potions. This is to make magical healing potions. This is really useful.
No, I get it. I get it. Stupid question. Braxton's going to say to Finn, if we search the area, would he be able to tell what a troll hound was from footprints or droppings or something?
If any, I've even seen a troll hound. I was thinking of polymorph.
Probably only by elimination, because I don't think Finn has ever seen one.
No.
Right.
That is correct.
So it's basically a fishing expedition.
Let's just put it to a vote, just to see potential interest.
Because you're talking about troll hounds, right?
Yeah.
Which
I want to gauge the interest.
If you've seen, if you're talking about troll hounds, it means Lafdul probably has seen a troll hound at some point.
No, he has not. There was some research done for potion ingredients, and one of them is a troll hound, blood from a troll hound.
Oh, I see. Right.
So I think we need that for like healing potions
that you guys have never seen or heard of before that.
I see. So we're assuming that where there's a troll hound.
Well, it's better than looking for a troll hound in the middle of nowhere.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I mean, if it helps you make healing potions, then all right. I won't object to it.
What does everyone else think?
I'm fine with it.
I mean, Ockar is always having to hunt giants and trolls, so as a player, I'm not sure how worth it is, but as a character, I think it's a pretty good idea.
So you vote yes.
Yeah.
Okay. Braxon?
I'm abstaining. I'm not massively interested, but I'm not going to block them.
All right, Darrakar?
I'll vote yes.
All right, Lankas?
Yeah, sure.
All right, Finn?
I think it's a good idea to get more potions.
Finn's always fond of a good hunt.
We can get potions. We can actually start manufacturing ours instead of buying them all the time.
Okay. All right, so you guys are going to go on a hunt for troll hounds. All right, it is about time for us to take our break. So that is a good time to step away and get something to eat or drink. And we will be back as the party heads back to where they got ambushed and see if they can find any trace of the ambushers. All right. So we'll be back in about 10 minutes, everyone. See you shortly.
See you on the other side.